Chapter 46. Aboard the Good Ship Toenaiil. I knew I was in trouble when I woke up dreaming. I found myself standing next to Loki on the deck of a massive ship. "There you are," said Loki. "I was starting to wonder." "Oh," I noticed his outfit. "What are you wearing?" "You like it?" His scarred lips twisted into a grin. His white admiral's jacket gleamed with medals, but Loki wasn't exactly wearing it regulation style. It was open over a black t-shirt featuring Jack Nicholson's face from The Shining. The captain read, "Here's Loki!" "Where are we?" I asked. Loki polished his medals with his coat sleeve. "Well, neither of us is here, of course. I'm still tied up on a stone slab with snake poison dripping in my face. You're dying on the banks of the river in Jotunheim." "I'm what?" "Whether you like it or not, this may be our last chance to talk. I wanted you to see Naglfar, the ship of nails. It's almost complete." The ship came into clearer focus. A Viking longship larger than an aircraft carrier. The main deck could have accommodated the Boston Marathon. Giant shields lined the railings, fore and aft, and rose 30-foot tall figureheads shaped like snarling wolves. Naturally, they had to be wolves. I peered over the side between two shields. 100 feet down, braided iron cables moored the ship to a dock. The gray sea churned with ice. I ran my hand along the railing. The surface was bumpy and prickly, enameled with white and gray ridges like fish scales or pearl shavings. At first glance, I assumed the deck was made of steel, but now I realized the whole ship was constructed of this weird translucent material. Not metal, not wood, but something strangely familiar. "What is this?" I asked Loki. "I don't see any wood or nails. Why is it called the Ship of Nails?" Loki chuckled. "Not carpentry nails, Magnus. Naglfar is made from the fingernails and toenails of dead men." The deck seemed to pitch beneath me. I wasn't sure if it was possible to puke in a dream, but I was tempted. It wasn't just the obvious grossness of standing on a ship made of nail clippings that made me nauseated. It was the sheer volume of the material. How many corpses had had to contribute their nails to make a ship of this size? Once I managed to steady my breathing, I faced Loki. "Why?" Even with the ruined lips and scarred face, Loki's grin was so infectious, I almost smiled back. Almost. "Amazing, isn't it?" he said. "Back in the old days, your ancestors knew that nail clippings carried part of your spirit, your essence, your DNA, as you'd call it now. Throughout their lives, mortals were careful to burn any clippings they made. When they died, their nails would be trimmed and the clippings destroyed, so the material wouldn't contribute to this great ship. But sometimes," Loki shrugged, "as you can see, the proper precautions weren't taken." "You've built your ship, a battleship, out of toenails." "Well, the ship isn't building itself. Technically, Naglfar belongs to Sir and the Fire Giants. But when Ragnarok comes, I will guide this ship out of the harbor. We will have an army of giants led by Captain Hrim, plus hundreds of thousands of dishonored dead from Helheim. All those who were careless or unlucky enough to die without a sword in their hand. A proper burial, a decent postmodern mani-pedi, will sail to Asgard and destroy the gods. It will be awesome." I looked aft, expecting to see an army gathering on the shore. But the mist was so thick, I couldn't see the end of the dock. Despite my usual resistance to cold, the damp air soaked into my bones and made my teeth chatter. "Why are you doing this?" I asked. "Because I like you, Magnus. You've got a sense of humor. You've got zing. So rare in a demigod. Even rarer among the Einhjar. I'm glad my daughter found you."